It is an honor to welcome a representative of the European Commission whose work shapes the future of mobility across our continent.
Dear Prime Minister, dear ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor for me to be here today in such great company to see for myself what Europe can achieve when we put together the most sophisticated engineering, steadfast commitment and EU funding. The Koper-Divača rail connection is important for Slovenia, as we heard from the Prime Minister earlier, but it's also a key element to an efficient and truly European railway network. And that is why it features prominently in our recent high-speed rail action plan. Today, gathered here, we are standing on 3 transport corridors from the Trans-European Transport Network. That already tells us how central Divača is to the TEN-T, a very important part. Its role in connecting the port of Koper with Ljubljana and the rest of Central Europe is also key. And I look forward to seeing new trade routes developing across the Mediterranean and Central Europe, thanks to this second track. I also expect to see new distribution and industrial centres operating in Slovenia, the Balkans, and neighbouring countries. And also passengers will benefit from higher capacities and speed. This line, built through the depths of the karst, much of it in new tunnels, as you said, shows that we can literally move mountains when we work together, turning challenges into opportunities. Congratulations to more than 1,000 workers on the site, to the 2 TDK and to the Slovenian authorities, the Ministry of Infrastructure, on the speed at which you turned plans to reality despite the difficult topography. With passenger trains travelling at 160 km per hour between Koper and Ljubljana, and freight trains reaching 120 km per hour, travel times will be shorter for everyone, and the economy will benefit as well. And the massive capacity increase from 90 to 212 trains daily will also have a huge impact. The smart use of cross-financing is another Divača success story, in my view. Combining funding from the Connecting Europe facility, the Cohesion Fund and the European Investment Bank, as well as significant support from the Slovenian government, made this project possible. So I am more than happy to participate in today's ceremony and to hand over to your Prime Minister 2 new CEF grant agreements worth €156 million. With these grants secured now, concluding this ambition project is in sight. Slovenia stands out for really having made the most of CEF in the recent years. In total, the Commission has awarded over €780 million to the development of transport networks in Slovenia, with 84% of that money going to railways. And I very much welcome the Slovenian government's commitment to taking this project further, paving the way for a third track that will double the line's capacity. This investment will help shrink the environmental footprint of transport operations in Slovenia. And by strengthening our military mobility network, it will also help keep Europe safe, reinforcing Slovenia's geostrategic role. And today, dear friends, is perfect timing for me to mention this, because yesterday in Brussels I presented our military mobility package. The European Union is not only a community of nations, but a community of shared visions. And we should never forget that. This second track is proof that when we invest in a country like Slovenia, when we are investing in a stronger, more connected and resilient Europe, we win. And I'm here today to convey a very clear message to you. The European Union is here with you in these efforts that have done incredible results in the past years. Slovenia is indeed one of the highest ranking countries today in Europe in the absorption of European funds. And this is a success. So, Prime Minister, Minister, ladies and gentlemen, please continue counting on us. We are here and we will be back soon. Thank you.
Hvala gospodu komisarju. Komisar je poudaril, da je drugi tir Koper-Divača izjemno pomemben tako za Slovenijo kot za celoten evropski železniški sistem, saj leži na evropskih prometnih koridorjih TNT. Izpostavil je, da bo nova proga okrepila povezavo pristanišča Koper z Ljubljano in srednjo Evropo, odprla nove trgovske poti ter spodbudila razvoj logističnih in industrijskih centrov v Sloveniji in širši regiji. Pohvalil je tudi zahtevno gradnjo skozi kraški teren in prizadevanje več kot 1000 delavcev ter slovenske oblasti. Naj povem še, da imamo pred nami en lep trenutek in sicer simbolno predajo čeka. Izvolite.
The next one.
Hvala še enkrat obema. Komisar je poudaril tudi pomembno vlogo evropskega financiranja in napovedal 2 novi nepovratni sredstvi, kot smo videli v višini 156 milijona evrov za dokončanje tega projekta. Ob simbolični predaji čeka premierju Golobu pa je čestital Sloveniji in seveda tudi družbi 2TDK ter izrazil veselje, da se bo prihodnje leto že peljal z vlakom po novi progi. Zdaj pa ob tem pomembnem mejniku k besedi vabim predsednika vlade Republike Slovenije, dr. Roberta Goloba.